biggest shift probably in digital marketing overall for the tourism industry. So we had this big interruption in 2020 with COVID. So that shook the travel and tourism industry. A lot of our clients were shook. Obviously, the borders were shut in Australia. People couldn't travel. The international borders were shut, or people couldn't come in. People were just scared. So the industry, as I said, yeah, that's probably the right term. It was shook. What's happening right now is probably a even bigger shakeup of the industry. Not so much direct, but those that are jumping on it and those that are taking advantage of it are actually going to ride this wave. And what I'm talking about is probably the shift in AI and the shift in how people research their travel experiences. Okay, so because back until, before AI, we're really reliant on travel agents. We're really reliant on companies just pushing things upon us. So they're marketing their trips, and then we might talk to someone. And some of us organized it themselves, but it's cumbersome. Like, it takes a lot of time. You got to research this. You don't know that. You don't know this. AI turns that into a snap. So basically, what's happening now, and the big shift that's happening, is people are going to AI, to ChatGPT, to Claude, or whatever the systems that they're using, Perplexity or whatever, and they're asking these AI engines to plan their trips. Now, here's where this gets even more intense, is that if these people use their own account within ChatGPT, for example, Chad knows, we call it Chad, but ChatGPT knows that person's preferences, their lifestyle, their schedule, what they're used to. And Chat's going to give those kind of preferences based on what it knows in the internet. Okay, so here's where travel and tourism companies need to really jump onto this switch from just search engine optimization or just pushing offers on Meta to now actually being able to be in the ask conversation. That's what I call it with these AI engines. And you need to have a presence on ChatGPT, on Claude, on Perplexity, on Google Gemini, on Google Overviews, because the big shift that's happening is people are just going to these AI engines and they're just asking the AI engines to literally plan out my entire holiday schedule. I want this type of holiday going here. Here's my budget, and this and that. If you don't have that type of information on your website and available, those AI engines aren't going to pull it in, and you're going to miss out on this shift.